some books from my shelves. Detained, Things Fall Apart, African Europeans, and I Put a Spell on You. And his Igbo village. It tells the story about him and his father and how things happened in the village. And this was also pre-colonial, so it tells about the fight regarding colonization, the story about the problems of him and his father, and the structure of how the village operated and things happened. And he is seen as a strong man, a farmer. Everybody looked highly upon him. And then it tells the story about his fall from grace. I don't read a lot of fiction, but this one I really love. I'm rereading it now, and yeah. So if you like these type of books, check it out. African Europeans by Olivette Hotel. She tells the story about how Africans left an impact across the European countries, and how they tell the stories of how they lived their lives and how the culture and how they impacted history in Europe, and touches a little bit on enslavement and the roles that African played in each of the areas that they lived. It's a great book, a lot of history. So if you're not into like a historical or academic reading, there are parts that are a little boring in here. So but overall, a lot of great information, a lot of history. Talks about the arts and how the art, paintings and sculptures showed Africans and how they were represented in those arts, and some of the meanings behind some of those things that were displayed. And the author has a lot of she was the first Black professional chair of history in UK in 2018. So very interesting book. Check it out. I Put a Spell on You, the autobiography of Nina Simone. This book tells the story of Nina Simone and how she grew up, how she went into Juilliard, how she went into Hollywood, all the different roles that she played in the world, and the relationship between her mother and her father, and then also her community, how they supported her. I love this book. It was really good. It just gives you a better perspective on who she was as a person, her role in civil rights, and this book was a great book. So I definitely recommend this book if you haven't read it. The book Detained is about a 13-year-old boy named D. Esperanza. He has a journal and he's documenting 10 months of his time, and it's turned into a book. He's telling the story about him and his grandmother, who is his caretaker in Honduras, and she dies, and he doesn't have enough financial means to take care of himself, so he decides that he's going to go find his parents in the United States. And him and his cousin go out on a journey. They go to the border, and he tells the story about that trip, 5 months, and then the 5 months of detainment, and then an epilogue after, when he's 19 years old, telling about how he's doing after all that experience. Really good book. You got to check it out.